Hello guys, this is Kelly Bratcher and this is R505 with Indiana University Southeast. And in this module we are going to be exploring audio tools that you can use in the classroom. We are going to try to generate ideas for classroom use after we've explored some of the audio tools. And then I would like for you to learn from your classmates and comment on some of their ideas and help them expand upon or improve those ideas. To open the instructions for this lesson, you're going to click on the link at the top. My technology tip for this is I always recommend keeping your tabs up here at the top. To open up new tabs, I like to right click and choose open in a new tab. That way I never lose the initial page where the instructions were. Another tip that I recommend is using Google Chrome. And I like using Google Chrome because you can keep your toolbar organized over here. To sign in, you click these three little bars right here and sign in to Chrome right here. And that will save your bookmarks bar here at the top. And any Google application that you happen to be using, when you open up a new tab, you'll click this Applications button and all of your Google applications that they have are available right here for you to use. And you're already signed in, so you don't have to worry about signing in multiple times. Alright, for our audio lesson, just go ahead and click on the circle to open it up. In this lesson, we are working on teaching concepts that support media-based tools. So we're specifically focusing on audio tools. I want you to become familiar with the various tools that can record audio. Some of the ones we're going to explore are Narrable, Blabber Eyes, Vocaroo, Voki, QR Voice, AudioBoo, and Kazina. I would like for you to explore the audio tools that are in this Symbaloo. All of the audio tools can be found at the top in the green color. So these are video tools on the right, presentation tools on the left, image tools over here, and then just additional resources that have to do with multimedia. You can click to open up each of these links. What I want you to do is just click around and see what the tool does. Get a feel for it and see if it's something you think you could use in your classroom. Vocaroo, you just click to record. When you're done, it gives you the option to email your recordings. So if you want to send personalized voice comments to a student, you can do that right here. Audacity is a free editing software. You would have to download it on your computer. So if it was a school computer, you may have to put in a ticket with your tech department to get that installed on student computers. It will allow you to record audio, but you can also edit it. So cut out parts, like maybe the student started to giggle and they don't want that part of the audio, so they can cut that part out. And they could produce their own podcast where they record shows or information to let you know what they understand. Podomatic is a place where you can record or host your podcasts. So over here are different episodes that I have. You can hit play to watch them, or you can create new episodes here. And this just records audio, so it's something you can have your students put together. Narrable. You can record your voice over top of pictures, so students can demonstrate their understanding of something by recording their voice over it. Here's an example. Alright, I don't know if my audio was coming through for that, but you just record audio over top of pictures, so students could take pictures of their artwork like this student did and then describe or explain their understanding of it. Kazina is really neat. What you can do is if students submit to you documents in Google Docs, you can add voice comments to those. So I'll go to my Google Drive. So here's a Google Doc. It was a cyberbully paper that a student was working on, and if I want to go through and give him some feedback, you can add in Google Docs what they call add-ons. So I would click on add-ons here, and if you don't have the add-on, you would just choose Get Add-ons, and it'll give you all kinds of options for add-ons, but I happen to have downloaded it already. So I'm going to say open this doc in Kazina. And it's letting me know that once I open this in Kaizena, I can add voice commentary and resource links to this document. It's processing the document. So I highlighted the student's opening sentence. If I want to give them comments on that opening sentence, I can do text comments. I can add a hyperlink. Maybe they don't understand how to write an attention-getting sentence, and I have a link that might help them. I can add that. Or I can just click record and give them some tips that might be quicker than me going through and typing or handwriting all my comments out. So this is Kaizena. Next up we have YouTube, which I'm sure you guys are all familiar with. But what's nice with YouTube is under the upload button, you guys also have the option to record from your webcam. So if you all have laptops, or you could even purchase webcams for $5 a piece. I got a classroom set of webcams for my students for $5 each. I got the lowest quality camera, but they work just fine. I'm using it right now, and it's not blurry. So I like that you can do that. You can also upload videos here and the kids can edit them, and this is a good place where you can incorporate audio so the kids could demonstrate their understanding of something. Next up is SoundCloud. One nice thing about SoundCloud is you can sign up or log in with your Google account, so no more new passwords or usernames to teach. For my high school students, I start the first week by having them create Google accounts, and any of these fun web tools that we go to, they know that they can just sign up with that Google account, so they don't have to remember a ton of usernames and passwords. Your students can upload audio files to the site, or they can create their own new recordings here. So again, another way for them to demonstrate understanding, or you could do little audio segments that you record and store here and send out to your students so that they can listen and learn more information. Voki is a talking avatar, so students can go in and design or create their own avatars. You can kind of see right here. And once you get started, now if you have their education account, it lets you even create classes. So if your students create these Vokis, you can keep track of them and have access to all of them. But you just record audio over these talking avatars. And if you want ideas for how to use it, they have a whole lesson plans tab that you can sift through to get ideas. Audio Boo. Alright, Audio Boo is our next audio tool. This is a tool where you can either upload an image and add audio to it, or you can do your own just plain audio recordings and it will host them for you. You can sign up just using your Twitter account so you don't have to remember another username and password. You would just click this record button. At that point it would ask for access to your mic, so you could do got mic ready, start recording, or you could upload a picture. This would be good to have your students maybe describe what they know about a picture, or if you want your students to even create little podcasts and they need a place to record them and host them, this would be a place to do that. Photo Babble is a similar thing. You can create talking photos and slideshows as it says. I'll hit get started. And then as you can see right over here, it says upload a photo, record your voice, and then share with friends. As simple as that. This could be used for a variety of different reasons, but you could put pictures and have your kids describe what they see or what they understand that is going on in a photo, and depending on your grade level and your standards would be what you would want them to tell you. But it's as simple as hitting this orange record button up here, and then it will add their recording to the photo. So you could just go back and listen to it later. So it's nice and simple. You could even use this as a teacher as kind of like a flipped classroom model. Maybe you have a picture where you describe key things that the student should be learning, and you send that out in an email, or you post that on your classroom website, and that's something that the kids should go and listen to later. And then you all can, when you get back to class, you all could discuss it together. Alright, this is Blabber Eyes. And as you can see, they say it only takes 30 seconds, so that's pretty simple. I'll go ahead and hit play on this sample so you can see what it does. Alright. The login button isn't in the top right hand corner like we're used to seeing. It's down here kind of small. So if you're wondering, well, how do I get started? That's how. You either need to sign up or log in. Alright, to get started, you would hit the Make button on the top left. It's not really that intuitive because the buttons don't look like they usually do. But hit Make. Then you would browse for a picture. And you need a picture of either a person or an animal so you can move their mouth. Asks you to select the area of your image you want to use, then I guess you hit the arrow here. Now you want to identify the mouth area. At this point, it asks you what kind of sound you want to use, so you would hit record from microphone. You can also upload something you've already got or record using your phone. Then you would want to check off allow so that it could actually use your mic. Then you would hit start recording. Hello, this is a sample Blabber Eyes that I am doing for R505. And then at this point you can make another one, edit the one you just made, or you can save it and fill out this information, decide if it's private or if other people can view it. Also, I don't know if you all noticed, but at the top of my screen it said allow or deny. So if you're wondering why yours isn't recording, you need to make sure that you look around for things like that that pop up. You can click the check or the X on those. So that was Blabber Eyes. And the only other one, VoiceThread, you guys kind of used as a curating, but also it's a place where you can add voice comments, so I kind of don't want to leave it out in the mix here because you can add pictures to it, and you can add voice comments, and your students can come in and add voice comments, and it makes it really nice. For instance, here's a self-intro that I did, and I have video comments on this side, so you can see my webcam video comments. You can even just add audio comments if you want, and you can even write on the screen as you're commenting. So I think it's another great audio tool to get everything together. Alright, after exploring all those, you just want to mention which of those icons or tools that I just went through that you like the best and why. You want to put that here on the side. On this next one, this is 34 interesting ways to use audio in your classroom. So for those of you that are really struggling to come up with a way you could use it, I want you to sift through this, and well, not those of you, but all of you. This should be helpful, though. What was one of the ideas that you think you could use in your classroom? And maybe there's something in here that just got your creative juices flowing, and you think, well, I could modify that to make that work in my classroom. I want you to explain that over here. So an idea that you could use, or one of their ideas that you could modify to fit your age or subject level. Mention it here on the right. And this is our share portion of the module. After exploring all of the audio tools, you should have a better idea of which tool that you think would work best with your students, your school, your classroom, and you. Choose that audio tool. Research the tool's uses further by reading online blogs, articles, and forums. You can even go to YouTube and look for tutorials or videos of teachers actually using that tool. They may have put a screencast video up of some of their samples and how the lesson went, and that's what we really want to look for. After exploring and researching your chosen audio tool, I want you to come up with a specific idea for incorporating this tool into one of your lessons. I want you to go to our group Padlet, which is linked on the next slide right here. and share your idea with the class. Make sure you're specific, and you want to always include the grade level subject. That way people know. A lot of times, like, math teachers like to first read the math teacher's ideas, and elementary teachers like to first read the elementary teacher's ideas. And then, of course, so that I can give you a score and more easily find your assignment, I'd like you to go into Edmodo under Module 7, that's here on the left, and you want to turn that assignment in for me. This has been R505. This is Kelly Bratcher. If you have any questions, always feel free to contact me via email or in Edmodo.